Yeah.
You're a Russian? I don't know
I had
you're a Russian.
to. I just got out the shower, bro. Gotta get clean to do a show now, bro. You gotta get clean. Get the beard ready. Get my business going again, bro. No shave November.
No shave November.
Right, Lo. I'm gonna give you a challenge. When we get going with people's skills, I'm gonna give you a challenge, bro, for no shave November.
I quit.
Huh?
I accepted and I quit at the same time.
See if you can grow little.
I can't grow shit, man.
Grow whatever it is you call it. That's on your chin. Whatever it is you call that. Go get it.
It's the only place I can put hair. That hair.
And yeah, see if it could grow. See if it could get out. Past the cheekbone, maybe. That could happen. Miracle. You know what I'm saying?
What up? Man, it's been a minute. I'm gonna have to talk up today. I already know it.
It's good.
He said that's good. What up? Welcome to Radio Nation Live. I'm your host, Lo. We got Coach Gravy in the building. Don't know where Gabe's at. Reached out to him.
Gabe is send out a fucking plane out there.
We gotta send out.
Nah, we know why he's not here, bro. We know why.
Oh yeah, he's probably hungover from the Dodgers. I want to give a shout out to all the Dodgers fans, and congratulations. That was a good ass.
Lucky.
How is that lucky? You're a Toronto fan?
No, but lucky. That slide where that tiptoe third base out. Well, I say he's safe, bro. Remember, he's safe. He's safe.
Well, I mean, it still didn't. What's the name? I forgot. What was it?
What you think about that play? Did you watch it?
I was in and out watching it. I was fucking around with Soul. Shout out Soul. And then my shit went down, and I just had it up here on the screen and shit, and I was kind of just.
What up the soul?
Yeah. What up? And I was watching it, bro, and then all of a sudden I just seen fucking what's the name crack that shit, and I was just like, yo, and then my PlayStation started fucking up. And I was just like, man, what the fuck? So I just got off, and then I just finished watching it, man. I was like, man, that double play on the crack with Kirk, man, it's crazy, man. But shout out Dodgers fan, man. World Series.
One of the best. I'm not really into baseball anymore, but one of the best. I'll give it to the Dodgers. My daughter's a Dodger fan now. She likes the Dodgers. I ended up having a little mini party at my house with a bunch of little, young people, 21 and over. It was cool to be back in that little. They're different than what we were.
Oh yeah.
They had
they walk in with a bag.
They got a projector. They ain't got no money, bro. They drinking they drinking this little natural ultras shit, little thin ass. Get fucked.
It's just different.
No coke, no weed, no fucking whack ass party, dude. All I want to do is eat and just sit there.
And there's nothing wrong with that. They're just different.
Yeah, I'm glad everybody but daughter's into that. That's cool, but. It's whack ass party, bro. I almost kicked them out. Get out of here. You can't. It's not even a party worth calling the cops on. You know what I mean? You don't go throw a party. You call the cops on yourself and take the money, and then they don't do that no more.
You don't.
Parties last for days. They're so quiet.
Did you just say you charge a party, call the cops on yourself so you can make some money? Fucking shit.
Who didn't do that? You throw a party. You invite people, charge $3 at the door, and then once 2:00 be hitting, you call the cops on your party. They come and you kick everybody out, take the money and roll. You know what I mean? That's what you do. You're probably one of my little victims, my little get-ups.
Nah, you don't catch me at those house parties, bro. Every time I went to a house party, it was always problems. So I was like, I just wouldn't even go.
Nah, we just stayed where we were from, bro. You went all over the place. I stayed where I was at, where I was born.
Went all over the place. I was in Fresno until I was 24.
Well, you probably was in the good side of town, bro. I just stayed where I was at, my little hood.
What are you talking about?
You was out there in the country or somewhere out there. I don't know.
What are you talking about, bro?
I don't know where you partied at, bro. I didn't know you was you're younger than me. I don't know where you kicked it
at. You're from Clovis, aren't you?
I wasn't from there. I went there to play football.
Sounds from the nice part of town. You're in Clovis.
I mean, who said Clovis is nice? It ain't all good and dandy over there, bro. It ain't all. I don't know what parts you go to, where I'm from. It's called Taco Flats. It's from the flats.
I know the flats are. I know.
Okay, that's not good side of town, bro. You know what I mean? That's what the.
At one point it was.
It's good. Never. It was. At one point it was. I'm older than you, so how do you know that? It's always been fucked up. It's just like Cowwood. It's like Cowwood and Clovis.
All right. Well, there you go. Cowwood is not Clovis, bro. There's no fucking way.
The Taco Flats is worse than Cowwood. I'll tell you. I've been in your hood, bro. I know. I've been there a lot of times. I got homies that are over there. It's cleaned up more than the Flats is. I'll tell you that. Whatever, Fresno education.
Yeah. But anyways, fuck these hoods. I don't care. But anyways, but that's funny though. That's cool that you. I mean, shout out Dodgers fans, man. Dodgers did their thing.
Yeah, shout out to the best World Series I've seen in a long time. It was a great World Series.
Yeah, it was.
Give it to them.
Yeah, I just want to shout out the Lakers too. They beat the Kings. I'm just saying, and you guys are the Raiders. The Kings are the fucking Raiders of the NBA, bro.
What are you talking about?
Players. The only young player you got is Levine.
And you guys are young or what?
I didn't say that.
Oh, yeah, the oldest player in the league on your fucking team. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but he's probably one of the highest scorers too.
He's fucking 42. He's a piece of shit. You guys want to get rid of him? Old ass motherfucker needs to get out.
Yeah.
He's whatever we want to talk basketball. Whatever what you want to say about LeBron James's credentials or era or aura or whatever.
Yeah.
He's fucking it up. He's fucking it up.
Yeah, I was just tripping out because like we weren't even playing with Luka and what's his name went on a fucking tear. Fucking Austin Reeves, man. Like that motherfucker was putting up some numbers. It was pretty dope. But I just want to give you a little shit.
Luka is different, dude. Luka is different.
Luka put up 42 last night, I believe.
He's a shit. He's a shit.
Yeah, I'm liking the new squad, man. Even with 8 and this shit, it's gonna be a good season. So,
but would you be better without LeBron?
His presence makes everything better, but him talking about sciaticas and all this stuff.
How you get points from presence, bro? And his little whack ass son too. You gotta get rid of that shit.
Oh yeah,
get rid of that shit.
He turned down a $45 million deal. Like, come on, bro. Nobody gave him that. Nobody said that to him.
Ooh. You don't need to be turning down shit. You gotta get all the money. Well, he with his daddy, bro. He probably living off his daddy. You're gonna see that shit forever.
Oh yeah. Well, anyways, man, let's keep it going, man. I just want to give you a little shit about that. Let me get shout out to chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. We took a little bit of break. You know what I mean? Everyone's been busy, work, family, all that stuff, and then plus we had the bye week. So I even heard that we lost in the bye week, bro, 34-3. But I heard so many fucking jokes. I see so much shit.
We don't score 3 points in a bye week.
The bye week, bro. It's fucked up.
I wasn't even really thinking about the Raiders that much, though. I told you we talked, and it wasn't really.
Yeah, it's been a hard fucking year so far, but
I got a lot to say now. But I told you I was gonna save some stuff for today, so
yeah,
it's good. It's here.
All right. Well, then we get to the chat, man. We'll get into it. First person in the building, Guerrero. What's up, bro? Raiders 35, Jags 13. Let's go. Natural Born Raider podcast. What's good, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully you're having a good one. Boo Dodgers. Shout out Paul. Best game 7 ever. Jeff, what's good, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully you're having a good one. We the people in the building. What's up, man? Hopefully you have a good one, man. The last couple weeks have been crazy, but chill. But we good though.
Love from LA. Good.
Hell yeah. Gravy 2028. Let's go. Mike showing some love.
What's up, Jeff?
Lonnie Walker's back. Lonnie Walker Jr. is back, bro. The gunner himself.
You want to talk about this? A little bit.
Hey, bro, we're gonna get into it. Let's go. I missed the shit.
Look, give some love to people that you ain't said yet, but we have been here in a minute.
Oh yeah, we have been here. That's pretty much
what up, Jeff? What up, Jeff? I've been watching Jeff a lot. I got information from Jeff Chris, and he got a lot of people on there. But salute, Jeff. Lonnie Johnson actually will be an improvement in that secondary, bro. I don't know why. I don't know where I got this from, but Palomar is playing out of position and terrible. So I think that Lonnie Johnson, if he's ready, will be better than what Palomar is doing. And it might be an improvement, you know, might be an improvement for this team. And as much as I don't like a decorated gunner on special teams, which is I don't know if he's playing or not. He's off IR, but I don't know if he's playing. But it'll be an improvement. I figure Palomao's going to play.
Oh yeah.
But he's not playing good. He's not playing well. I think he's out of position. I think Palomao's not playing the position that he needs to be.
Well, I mean, that's where he, kind of earned his stripes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So
I think he's more of a. If you really look at him, he's more of a box guy. He's more of a guy that's in the box more, or strong. What Shin is.
It shows that he's out. It shows that he's out. He's going to be out, and Aiden O'Connell's out. I'm looking at the injury report right now. So
is Jacoby Myers in there?
Jacoby Myers is all in full practice. So checks out. So these are all the guys that are pretty much ready to go right now. Brock Bowers, Adam Butler, Max Crosby, Lonnie Johnson had a full practice yesterday, but he is out. Jacoby Myers is in. Aiden O'Connell had a full practice, and he is out. And also Palomar, he had a full practice, his ankle and knee, and he is in so far right now. As far as the Jacksonville Jaguars are concerned, the tight end Morris is out. Devin Lloyd, their linebacker, which is the guy that's leading the NFL right now in interceptions at his position. Had a pick six, a 99-yard pick six, I believe, or something like that, or 66 yards.
He's leading the NFL in picks total. He's leading the NFL picks total.
Total. Oh, total.
Lloyd,
I didn't know that.
Okay. Lloyd?
Yeah, Lloyd, yeah.
Yeah. He's not playing? He's not playing at all?
He's questionable right now. It shows a questionable on the. I'm looking at the Raiders website. I don't know what it's saying on anything else. That's what I'm looking at. Eric Murray and Eric Murray, their safety, and Tim Patrick, their receiver, are both out. Brian Thomas Jr., light practice. It doesn't show anything. Gardeck, I don't know. He looks like he's just light practice all week long. Jordan Lewis, their cornerback, is out. It looks like he's out, and Travis Hunter is out. So that's a little bit of a good thing for our secondary, I would think. You know what I mean? I know Travis Hunter isn't like blowing up the stat charts, but he's doing good. So it kind of takes away from, their offensive attack, but they do have ETN. So, but the Raiders have been doing pretty good as far as running. They've been off and on. But, one game they'll stop a run. Next game they get ran all over. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, so what do you think about this offense now that, and I was talking shit earlier about, Lonnie Johnson coming back and now we're heading for the Super Bowl. But we're picking up Lockett. Lockett really didn't do shit with the Titans, whatever or not. And he's here. I guess him and Gino have a good rapport or whatever. But I mean, what do you think, Gravy? Like, you think it's gonna help the offense at all with Brock Bowers and now Lockett, somebody that he knows how to play with? And Jacoby back in the building. How do you think this offense is gonna look?
Not confident at all.
Still Gino?
It's not going to be any impact, I don't think, at all. Jacoby's pretty much traded. He's going to gun it out and produce, but Jacoby's pretty much gone. This is to replace Jacoby, and it's not replacing Jacoby. It's an older Jacoby, and we just our personnel at the wide receiver core is ass to me. Is not productive. Luckily we get, we got one guy, two guys, and one of them's hurt, and Brock Bowers, that's elite, and then Colton Miller is elite tackle, but Brock Bowers is the only one that, in my vision, Ashton Jetty's not there yet, but Brock Bowers back is the impact that we're gonna need. It's not gonna be who we got or these new guys, inconsistent Trey Tucker, and
good, bro.
If you're sitting there thinking that homeboy's gonna come in and fucking rejuvenate our offense, Bowers will.
Yeah,
Bowers will. I'm not convinced that we're gonna win the game with just Brock Bowers. We keep giving the ball. He's gonna get hurt again. So getting Lockett didn't recoup that. We just got an older, less productive Jacoby Myers.
I don't see him not being unproductive. I just don't think he's fitting this scheme well. I don't think, plus with a little bit of injuries, and then plus him not getting. I don't see the same Jacoby as last year because he wanted some money and stuff like that. Yeah, shout out Alex, shout out Excel, shout out Persian. Hey, appreciate you guys pulling up, bro.
My boy Persian, what's up, boy? My dude right there.
But yeah, so no, but like, okay. Every year, obviously everybody gets older, but I mean, Jacoby is average like a good 900 yards, close to 1,000 yards every season. You know what I mean? But like, with a little bit of injury and then the trade talks and this, that, and the third, and some of the plays that I seen him playing, bro, like he's not like doing the normal blocking that he used to. You know what I mean? He's letting a couple blockers pass by him. He's not holding up. And now that's what he was known for. That's what he was known for. Like, even though he wasn't like, getting the ball all the time, he was like holding those blocks, getting in there, hitting people. You know what I mean? That's what he's been known for. And we're not seeing that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? We're not seeing the same Jacoby. So,
well, Lo, if we get treated like shit, bro, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. No, I agree.
What are you gonna do? And that happens. And I'm sorry to bust the bubble on any new people or people that don't know the NFL, and that does happen. Even Jacoby Myers. So if you're getting treated like shit and you get inactive, last game you say you were hurt, but it's a trade shit, bro. I'm surprised he's not a healthy scratch this week.
Yeah,
he's gonna play because he has to play because this is his job. But he's not gonna. What would you do? But if you do that, you're gonna get hurt. And I don't want to say I coach football. And I want guys like that, but when you get paid to play football, bro, and you don't get paid like you want or you deserve or think what you deserve, you're gonna do that type shit. And then that's exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. And I don't know if people feel like that, but it does happen. It happens all the time. If you just don't see it.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Like, it's just not necessarily the complication of it, but he did want to get paid as that number one receiver because technically, if you looked at it with the experience and everything that we got with all the rookies that we got with like Thornton, Bash, you know what I mean, and Tucker. Huh?
I've never heard that he wanted to get paid. No, he just wants more money. He doesn't want to get paid. He's not a number one receiver. He's never been. He's never had a year. He never had a year to get $30-40 million, though. He's not worth that. He knows that. He just wants to get paid more money.
Yeah. I'm saying,
guy, bro.
Because even when we were talking about it during the offseason, when we're like, we didn't get no fucking acquisitions, we didn't get nobody, we just got these two rookies, you know what I mean, receivers, and then, you know what I mean, everyone's like, okay, if we get Lockett, then that's going to be our true number one, but we don't have a true number one. And there was reports out there or rumors or whatever the fuck you want to call it to where they were saying that like, oh, well, he wants that number one money. He doesn't deserve it. I get it. I understand that because he's never produced as a number one. But if you look at him on the roster, with the roster that we were looking at, he was technically our number one receiver. So that's where it was the kind of reported or whatever or not. And then they were saying that like they weren't going to give it. And then even his attitude when he was turning around saying some shit like, he was, oh man, like it is what it is. If they don't want me, like I'm like, what? Like, you know what I mean? So
blame him? You don't blame him?
No, I don't.
He doesn't want. I know he doesn't want. You have to know that he doesn't want the money like all these other guys are getting, bro. He's not doing that. So you have to think, what he's not sitting there saying, "Yeah, I want $30 million." Probably wants 5 to whatever more million than what he makes, And what he makes is not, number two shit, but you look at his stats on what he does, and it averages out. And if the Raiders are taking their stances that we're paying you like one of the high quality number twos, then he says, "Nah, I ain't with that. I've been doing this for a long time." And we're just doing what we do. We don't keep good. Just imagine if we did pay him and then he would produce, bro, like Jacoby Myers does.
Yeah, see, that would be crazy.
Just imagine, look at it the other way, we're habitual this year, satisfied with getting bullshit ass stuff. You know what I mean? And that's what we want. We think that Tyler Lockett is gonna come in here and be Jacoby Myers. He's not. He's not, bro. He's not. And then we think that Trey Tucker. Just imagine this, bro. Look at our roster and with the production that we've had at wide receiver. Trey Tucker is our best receiver, bro. Look at that. And then if you are confident in that, you got to be out your fucking mind, bro. You got to be crazy to say, if we would have a couple of years ago, we would have kept Matt Hollins. Matt Hollins would be the number one receiver on our team with Trey Tucker there.
Yeah.
Or Zay Jones would have been our number one receiver. Even though we didn't get homeboy from Fresno State, or what's his name from Fresno State. It's just fucking crazy that we're satisfied with this bullshit, and we're not treating a guy that we could depend on, as a number one guy for our team, and we're fucking with him. It's just like the JPJ shit, bro. We won't bring that topic up later. It's just like
that's what I was going to get to as well.
And we can do it now. I'm done with the receivers. And our receivers is below ass. We're below ass at wide receiver. To me, we're below ass. I've always said that Trey Tucker is inconsistent. Right? He's gonna get a couple catches, but the best motherfucker out there. We were picked 32nd at wide receiver position for a reason, bro. And fucking, we got a stick figure on the outside that we think is big and doing all this shit. We seen him low. He's a stick figure out there, right? He needs to put on some weight. He needs to get bigger. He ain't gonna do this shit that we think he is. And Trey Tucker, he's inconsistent. He falls asleep during times when he's not getting the ball. His route running is not better, and he catches his balls. He gets his licks, but he ain't gonna be. Ain't nobody scared of him.
Yeah,
ain't nobody scared about this speed. And then we got a guy that's gonna sit here and be productive for us. And the most production we got out of first downs and all that is Besh, and he don't even play.
Yeah, it's crazy, huh?
So where we going with this? What we gonna do? We can't be inconsistent, like not knowing what the fuck lineup is in the fucking 9th game of the season, bro. It's just bad. That's not what you're supposed. It's just what the fuck. It's like a big question mark on the Raiders. You're one of the worst teams in football, and just you got to admit it.
Well, I mean, Pete Carroll did say that they were going to have the offensive line and everything set up and ready to go by week 10. So we're only one more week away.
And that's fucking hilarious, bro. That's hilarious to say that. We got another week, though. Oh, well, watch out now. Watch out.
Yeah, another week. Watch out.
You got 6 games left, so we're going to go 8 and whatever.
And then all of a sudden, our offensive line that hasn't really put anything together, all of a sudden is going to go against the best defense in the fucking NFL right now. And then get it together.
I'm hearing people that, I don't even investigate shit, bro. I just know. I just look and I say, hey, are we playing good?
Nope.
We got Molly Wop, 40 to something and then 31-0. You know what I mean? And I don't think we're gonna win this game, to be true with you. I don't think we're gonna win this game. So
yeah, I have a feeling that too.
Offensively, you cannot deny that. I'm sorry, no. Yeah, I don't want to get people mad. But
what's up?
I'm confident, but.
So Alex is saying right here, and this is kind of a 2-part question, like kind of statement, and something that I kind of wanted to bring up as well. He's saying JPJ is a good player. Pete and Carroll may get fired at the end of the season. So a lot of us were talking. Well, I was talking, saying that I thought there should have been some firing, something to happen. You know what I mean, during this offseason, and I mean during the bye and all that stuff, because the way we got killed against Kansas City, and But you know, the crazy part about JPJ, like, you know, he's not the best, but yet at the same time, it's like you have to develop players on the field. You know that you're not going to develop them not being hit, so forth and so forth. You know, during training practice, because what they only get 4, like, what is it, 4 practices where they can be hit. Like, not, it's not like back in the day. You know what I mean? So
hardly no practices are in pads anymore, except for OTAs. But
yeah,
you're working, you're learning things.
right.
Go ahead, I'm responding. Go ahead.
So yeah, but I'm just saying, it's like the whole Pete and somebody getting fired during the bye week, man. I didn't see the move. Like, I didn't see anything. Like, and it's like, I guess we're just hunkering down and stuff like that. So if they're gonna be fired at the end of the season, bro.
You think so?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's the thing. Like, I think we're just gonna be the next 3 years with Pete. Because if we get rid of him, right? If we get rid of him, that's going to be 2 quarterbacks and a receiver and 3 coaches we're going to be paying. And I'm like, bro, like, you know, how are we going to rebuild like that? There's no fucking way, dude. Like, it's just crazy.
It doesn't. I don't give a shit who. You just.
Robert's saying that Pete will retire at the end of the season.
It's just I think Pete's better than that. But the thing is that the JPJ, we really got to get serious about. You know what I mean? If you look, you can't look at JPJ. I'm never going to win this argument, Lo. What I was telling you yesterday over the phone. I told you you're not going to win if you even question anything about JPJ and Raider Nation without them really looking at the stats that this dude has. And it doesn't matter if he played center, or it doesn't matter if he played guard or fucking tackle. It doesn't matter. He's not good at what he's doing. I understand you love the way he is. You love this. You love the way he plays. But when you get to the NFL, you got to understand that fundamentally and technical things that you got to do, he's not good at all. At all. In his position, he's average offensive lineman. But, you know, we met his mom and dad in Bakersfield. You know, they're very nice people, so we can't talk no shit about JPJ. And JPJ is the first guy to pick up Genty when he gets yards, and he's always there. JPJ.
I said something about that yesterday.
Yeah, JPJ got schooled and mollywopped Chris Jones and the Kansas City Chiefs. JPJ got mollywopped against Washington, mollywopped against San Diego, but he can't do no wrong. But anybody judges him, that's fucked up. Now we're saying that JPJ deserves better than what he's doing right now because they're fucking with him, right? Look at the PFF grades and where this guy's ranked at all the guards.
Let me look him
where
up.
he's at. He's high run grade, right? He knows how to do that, but passing, what we want, what the NFL has become, he's below average at it. I think it's like an 80-something, 86-something. He's like 40%, bro, or 50% average. He's average. You know what I mean? And all our offensive linemen are below average offensive linemen. So we can't make an exception just for this guy. You know, Miller is our best offensive lineman. He's second or third in each one of those categories as a tackle. You look at JPJ grades, he's mid.
All right, so we're looking at it right here. So
it matters which ones you look at. You can find JPJ balling out at any guard.
No. I'm looking at it right here as a guard because that's what they have him as. He's at 63%. He's 31st out of 82 guards.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
we think
that passing. So check this out. So here's the thing. His passing is 69%, 69th out of 82, but he's 15th in run blocking. So this is the thing. Let's talk about it. So the last scripted plays, shout out James Jones. I heard him say this shit. He goes, they had 15 scripted plays, 25 scripted plays, and only one of them was a run. So when you turn around and you want to, and then we get fucking Genty to like, be this running back that's supposed to be dynamic, and we're not running the ball to where
Why
like
you want to run the ball low when you can't fucking do it, bro? When you don't got the offensive line to do that shit.
Okay, but I understand that we can't fucking run the ball. I've been watching.
Why do it?
I'm just saying it's like if that's what somebody's good at, and it shows right here that he's 15th in the whole league, right?
As a guard.
You
know what he's doing?
Yeah,
you know what he's doing?
I am not saying anything about a center.
He's pulling from his position and he's hitting fucking DBs and linebackers. Your percentage is going to be real high at that.
Regardless of whatever, it is high.
But how many yards does the running back get after that? Nothing.
Yeah, but it's the whole offensive line. I know it's not just him, so we can't just focus on him. But if we run the ball, then maybe something might happen. Because obviously
we can focus on him, bro, because we're singling him out in front of everybody that he's the best offensive lineman he's had.
I never said that.
And he's not. No, but everybody out there, okay, we want to settle down to just me and you. We both think that he's not the best offensive lineman we got.
No.
He doesn't. He's not fucking special, okay? So quit saying that. He's fucking up. He fucked their team up last week, getting demolished by, yes, he's an all fucking pro Hall of Fame fucking defensive tackle, but it'd be so fucking good. Why didn't he stop him at least once? At least once. Chris Jones was dominating. No wonder fucking we're talking shit on fucking Geno, and this motherfucker's a part of the problem.
Oh yeah.
A big part of the problem, because we think all world about this dude, and he ain't doing shit. I don't want to trade the dude because he's in his second year, and I know he's a good offensive lineman, but he needs to learn a lot. We specialize and put a halo on these motherfuckers, and then that's it. They're good to go, even though they fuck up. No one sees that, right? But when were you happy that he did something good? When's the last time you were happy when he did something fucking good? Like
he did a podcast with
JPJ.
He did a podcast with Max Crosby. That's when.
That's it. Talking about, no, I'm down. I'm ready to go. We'll go against Chris Jones, bro. Go against the Bears.
Bro. He was on vacation and did a podcast with Max Crosby, bro, from Honolulu. That's a Raider right there, bro.
He's a Raider. I understand all that. But when you get on the field, bro, you gotta back that up, homeboy. You gotta get back that up. And I know I'm talking just like a fan. I can't do what he does. I wish I had the tenacity and drive and the way he plays, but that ain't everything. That ain't NFL. You can want to and fucking pull out your nutsack and go hit a dude or you want. But if you ain't technically sound like the rest of these other motherfuckers, then you ain't gonna be good, bro. It's gonna come down to and now JPJ dropping back down the side. The confidence is great. The want-to is great, but the technical stuff, it's 80% of your game, bro.
Yeah,
80%. That what he's doing and the way we think about JPJ is only 20% of what he's supposed to do. It shows you on those stats right there what he is, bro. And did you think that you were gonna see shit like that, Lo? Nah, you thought you were gonna see 80s, 70s, 90s, maybe. Nah, bro. He's average at best, bro. He's mid.
Yeah.
So we got to stop this, bro. All JPJ the Raiders don't deserve, and he's not getting. Where are we hearing that they don't like this dude? Where are we hearing that Chip Kelly doesn't like this guy or whatever? You know what I'm saying? But why is he in a competition with Kappa and those? Because Kappa's just the same as him. Parham is just the same as him. Our offensive line sucks, and he's a part of that. If he was so good, JPJ was so fucking good, he would stand out amongst all of them, wouldn't he? Wouldn't he, Lo? When he stand out, oh, JPJ's fucking balling. He doing this. He's number one, top 5 guards in the fucking NFL, right?
Yeah. As far as right now concerned, the points scored, we're 32nd in the NFL. In the NFL, 32nd in points scored, and we're 19th in points allowed. Our overall team grade is 32nd. Like we suck.
And he got to be a part of that.
Yep, they're all a part of it.
The thing about the Raider Nation is I strenuously say I understand all your love and I feel the same way. But when you look at the facts, bro, I'm not a stat guy, Lo, and I hear people throw stats at me. You cannot deny what you just seen or read right now.
Right.
and tell me that if he was good, he would be singled out amongst all of us. The only motherfucker that's even elite on that offensive line and been for years is Colton Miller.
Yep.
You could tell, we could tell right now that Colton Miller is not playing, right?
We went from like probably a solid 80 to a 52 offensive grade. He's the 68 out of 77 tackle.
Oh, Colton Miller?
No, Forsyth. Yeah.
Okay. Do something for me and tell me how elite Colton Miller is. Look up Colton Miller.
Yeah.
And see what he said. Then you'll see elite. You'll see elite. He's not even playing, bro. He's not even playing.
Yep, he's an 80. He's second in tackles. He's second in tackles, bro. He's 89 and 75%. So his overall is 86.5.
And the motherfuckers are not playing, bro. He's on IR right now.
Crazy.
He's still the second best tackle in the league. That's elite. That's what we don't talk about Colton Miller enough. We want to trade the motherfucker, right? And we pamper this motherfucker. They ain't doing nothing because we like the way his mom and dad were at fucking Bakersfield. You know what I'm saying? Because you met, that's why I don't meet parents, dude, because I'm going to talk shit on your son.
Wait a minute. They were there in Bakersfield? I don't remember.
They were there chilling. You know, had all these content. Oh, fucking JPJ's mom and dad. Probably nice people. You know, probably very nice people.
Yeah,
but I can't think differently about your son. This is the only time I said that I wanted to say that JPJ wasn't all that we thought he was. Right. I was saying that when Gabe wanted him in the draft process. Yeah. I don't know about him. I don't know. You know, he's good, but in college he was dominant, bro. He played center. He was just fucking ramming to the world, but that shit don't matter when you get. Only Raider fans will do that.
Well, look at was it Davenport? Who's the one that had all those awards from Air Force that we got? Not Davenport. I don't know why I said that. Is it Davenport?
Trey Taylor or something. He cut.
He's cut. Not Taylor, the other one. Was it Taylor?
Troy Taylor.
Who's the other cornerback that we got that was supposed to have all these awards and ain't even playing?
He was a safety from the Air Force. Yeah, Trey Taylor.
Yeah. He was gone.
He got that best DB award. I mean, he got cut. He's not even playing on the team. I don't think.
So check this shit out. So our center is 26th in the league. Out of 33 centers. That's crazy. There's 33 and there's only 32 teams and he's 26th.
I don't think that if JPJ was there, it wouldn't be no different.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be no different. bro.
So on PFF, this offense started our offensive line. Starting at Glaze. Glaze is 52.8. Jackson Power Johnson is 63.6.
It's average, bro. That's average.
Yeah. Below average. This is below average, bro.
Yeah.
If we were like 15 or something like that, or maybe 16th place, these guys are 26. So Meredith is at 59. Parham's at a 61. He's 38 out of all the guards in the league. And then Forsyth is 68 out of 7.
We're talking shit. Is Parham better than your boy?
As it's looking right now, no. He's 61 and what's the name's 63.
And we're fucking Parham fucking sucks. Parham's this and that. Two dudes behind your fucking vaunted JPJ, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that, bro. I hope you guys are listening to this shit. Only Lowe's big brain can fucking figure some shit out like that. With my guidance, with Gravy's guidance. You know what I'm saying? And not that I don't like the dude. And then we can't hype the dude up like we do it to Max. But Max is accepted because Max is elite.
Yeah, Max is at 78.
And would you expect Max Crosby to be like that?
No.
I believe PFF, bro. I believe PFF because it's sponsored by the players and it's sponsored by the NFL. Yeah. And if people say Raider fans don't like PFF because we suck at everything. Yeah. No, you have to understand it. We're not good. Nor are we going through the processes to be good. Who is anybody wondering who in the hell is making decisions for this team? Who's making decisions for this team, Lo? Is it Spy Tech? Is it Pete? It looked like Pete Carroll's making decisions for this team.
Yeah.
He's getting all his boys. He's getting
Hey.
all his boys.
You know what's crazy is Palomar is the 88th safety out of 88.
I'm happy Lonnie Johnson's coming back. Don't you watch the TV, people? Watch the TV. Do we shine a bright light? Hey, I respect Palomar, undrafted free agent, worked his way up, but what you're at right now, starting safety in the NFL, bro, you got to produce. You got to be productive. You got to do something. You got to be the 88th best safety on a bad defense. The defense looks helpless, bro. I feel bad for the defense.
Yeah.
And I've always said, low. Okay, well, all defense is out there. You said it. Me and you got many arguments about the defense gets fucking tired out there. The defense is fucking this and that.
Yeah.
What's my rebut? What's my rebut?
You have a lot of them.
I know, but basically, what any football player or defensive player or a coach would say to you, or somebody that has a knowledge of football, I'll go that basic. Anybody with knowledge of football defensively, right, would say this. Okay, if it's third down and the offense is out there, why don't you fucking stop them? Stop them on third down. Now look at PFF, which he has the worst third down efficiency in football, dude. If you can, please.
All right, let's see.
One of the worst.
Hold on.
I'm making it act like I sit here and look at PFF all day, but I don't.
Right,
I just look, watch TV.
Right.
Because I'm telling you that we ain't good at it.
Let me see real quick.
FF gravy. Nah, I ain't stuck on that, Mike. I'm just figuring what I see on TV, and that it has to be bad on PFF. I don't sit there and look at it, man. I can't even buy that shit. I don't even buy that. I got the 2020 to watch football, but I get it from a school. I don't even think I got it anymore. The all 20. Because you could get high school, you could get college on the all 20. And watch.
Look it up personally. So let me see. Go back to PFF.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's low. If you want to get going back to the show, but I'm pretty sure it's low. But what my whole thing is low is that why can't we? Just the last game alone, bro. On possession, the Kansas City Chiefs had the ball almost fucking 50 minutes, bro. Or 40-something minutes. They had 3 possessions of fucking 90 yards. That's the defense not stopping the offense on third downs. And I remember watching the game, as much as I pissed off, I watched the whole game, and it's like, hey man, at 3rd and 20, 3rd and 15, we get them to 3rd and long, and we can't stop them on a 3rd down and long or anything like that. And it's been happening. I don't even get mad anymore, bro. I just expect it. Confident are we when we look at it 3rd down and long? They're gonna get the 1st down. How confident are we saying, let's go? What's up with Gabe?
Gabe, let's go Dodgers. I mean, just win, baby. Fucking stupid.
lucky ass Dodger win.
So what up? Mike Guerrero was saying what's up to Battlefield Mafia.
You the Battlefield now, Mafia now. All right.
Oh,
Let's go play Battlefield now with.
No, Battlefield's pretty dope, bro. But anyways, Derek Donnell said, you crying about the Raiders, how us Jets fans feel that West Coast pain. Yeah, shit.
You just as fucked up as
we just
are.
need to get Sanders, trade Gino. Yeah, it'll be hard to do that, Derek, because we got to pay that dude a lot of money.
We'll be just as fucked up as Cleveland is too. We'll be fucked up more than Gino. He'd be worse than Gino. I ain't give that dude an opportunity. He can't even start for fucking Cleveland. What the fuck wrong with you guys? You want to get worse? Is that what we want? Fuck. The stupid shit out here, the dumbass shit out. We're gonna go get fucking. Why don't we go get fucking Derek Carr now? There's that next thing. KOC gonna say was fucking.
He's laughing.
What the fuck is wrong with people, man? Get signed.
Should have made moves like getting Baker Mayfield type shit. We should have done a few things, like a few different things, like, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. Like there's
would have got destroyed, bro. Just look, he would have got destroyed.
Yeah, pick up another fucking, a good fucking tackle or some shit like that. I hate to say it, but like if you look at the Broncos, bro, the Broncos are fucking doing some shit right now. And I said this shit too, but they built well. They're built well. You know what I mean? Their defense is fucking good. They already had a couple key players on there, even with their injuries and shit like that. And, shout out Paul. Paul was always saying fucking Bo Nix. And we're saying nah. And look at what happened. But look at what happened. Like within 2 years. Yeah, but within 2 years.
You got a defense behind them, bro. You got the best defense in the NFL for 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
So that matters.
Right.
They ain't got the problems of fucking stopping people on third down, bro. They ain't making excuses. Bo Nix is what he is. He ain't elite.
Nah.
But he's a dink and dunk guy, and that's all they don't go push up field. Maybe they might hit Sutton and Franklin a little bit downfield, but better than us. They're better than we are. I give it up to them.
Shout out Gabe. Gabe said got back from downtown LA about 5 a.m. It was like a movie out there. Oh shit, I bet, bro. That shit was dope. But you guys went fucking wild. Gabe, the Raiders are winning today. Let's go.
Raiders going to the parade over there too. She'll be on the way. So they're flying back.
She's gonna be wild. But yeah, man, let's keep it a fucking 1,000%, bro. We are in a fucking rebuild no matter what. And what Josh McDaniels was doing when he was bringing all the Patriots over, Pete's doing the same exact shit. Bringing all his Seahawk guys. He brought Forsythe. He brought Geno. Now he's bringing Lockett. You know what I mean? We were looking at other fucking corners. You know what I mean? We made no fucking trades. We just picked up guys that were on 1-year deals. So, like, next year, the defense is going to be completely fucking different again. I wouldn't be surprised that – and that's where a lot of people, I think, are getting it misconfused. I thought we were going to win more games, and going into the, the offseason and all the talk and shit like that, I'm a 10-win guy. Yeah, no. But he's never really rebuilt, because when he came to the fucking Seattle Seahawks, they had a decent squad. He, I'll say he built SC. I'll give him that. But I'm pretty sure that he almost fucking adopted anything with some good players, you know what I mean, moving forward. He's never had to do this, and he's never been at this age to be able to do that. So the rebuild continues, bro. It's like an ongoing fucking thing.
It's bad, bro.
Yeah,
I think Pete Carroll, he
and Chip Kelly is good.
He never been through no Chip. I'm fine with Chip Kelly, bro. He's limited on what he can do, bro. He has shit out there. He's mixing a bowl of shit and trying to make these dudes can't do what he wants to do. He can't do what he wants to do. And I'm gonna stand on that, because I know what Chip Kelly can do. And you've seen what he can do. Yeah. And we're blaming him instead of the fucking piece of shit that's out there running his routes and running his. I bet you he's eating his ass up there. I got this shit out here. I'm in the NFL. Why can't I get good, dude? Yeah. He ain't got no say, bro. He ain't got no say, because Pete and Spytek are the ones that making those decisions. They're making those decisions. He ain't got no say in we can get. He got that, man. I'll take that dude. But he ain't all fucking jumping for joy because he got fucking Tyler Lockett. I'll tell you that. He's saying, I just got an old motherfucker that's slow. This little dude. He's not big.
The only reason why Tyler Lockett, and one of the things I respect about him doing the things, he knows how to, he's not a crazy route runner. He just knows how to get open. And what he doesn't take hits. If you watch Tyler Lockett's film, go to his highlights. Go to his highlights, bro.
Little fucking slow ass is gonna get hit now. He probably gonna be like Amari Cooper and say, "Fuck this."
No, he gets catches and he drops. He gets that first down and he drops. He doesn't go heads up because he's a smaller guy. You know what I mean?
And that's fuckers out here like, yo, dude. I'm tired of having receivers do that shit.
Yeah.
That's our problem, Lo. That's our problem, Lo. We get motherfuckers that drop. We look at fucking the dude we love, the white dude we love. Renfro, what did he do? He tried to run the ball and got concussed, dude. Little dude.
Yeah. Yep.
It ain't gonna matter. Our main gem, bro, is Brock Bowers, and Brock Bowers needs to say, you know what? Why am I fucking healthy? You know what I mean? Because he's gonna get work and work and work, and he's that type of player, elite. At his second year, the dude is elite already, the best player on our team, and we're gonna use the fuck out of him today because we can say that we're gonna run the football. We're gonna run the football. We got to run the football, but you're gonna be 12 weeks in still saying that shit when it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
But because we're gonna have the same motherfuckers out there. These young dudes ain't gonna play. They ain't been playing, so why put them in there and get worse?
Yeah.
And the rebuild, you know what the rebuild is, Lo? What Raider Nation is talking about? Trade JPJ, trade Max Crosby.
What are you gonna get?
You don't give him another. You don't get it. You don't get a fucking new contract and then trade the motherfucker away.
Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. Max ain't going nowhere. I don't think Max is going nowhere unless he asks for a trade and holds out.
How come he asks for a trade? Do something for the Raiders first. You know how I'm with that. You know I'm with that. You deserve better than fucking Raiders. Fuck you. Do something for the Raiders and win us some shit. Take over a game. You see your boy Garrett over there, MVP, defensive MVP 2 times already. Over there fucking getting 5 sacks in one fucking game. You see that? Where the fuck are you at?
He's not Garrett.
Over there saying, oh, I get fucking back. But you're getting paid like Garrett. You're getting paid like that motherfucker. Yep. You say on your little fucking bitch ass show. Fuck that. And we love this motherfucker. Put a halo on. I'm talking all kinds of shit about this dude, man. I'm tired of this motherfucker. He should get traded. I don't give a fuck if he does or not. He ain't doing shit for us. And he deserves better. He deserves to be on the pounds. Fuck it. I'll take Garrett in a minute. I would have took Michael Parsons in a minute. Look what he done, getting 3 sacks in a game. You know that motherfucker ever do that? When that motherfucker ever get 3 sacks in a game? When he ever stop a play besides one play against New England? I remember that. But
yes, he has 25 pressures and stats. Let me look at the stats. How many sacks he got?
You always leave the fucking league in that. What do you get from that, bro? You get all pro for that?
He has 4 sacks, 16 stops, 15 hurries, 15 solo tackles, 10 assists, 25 total pressures. Yeah.
That ain't elite, bro. That's not what you say, bro. You got 4. A motherfucker that gets defensive player of the year, which you say you are,
but
gets 5 sacks, doubles in one game, which you get in a season, bro.
Yeah, but he still lost, bro. Shout out Gabe. That's what Gabe said. 5 sacks and they still lost.
Gabe, Max Crosby can't do no wrong, but Gabe got 59 jerseys of fucking Max Crosby hanging at his house, bro. He has to talk good about him. I'm the one that said, fuck this dude. Gabe been talking good. Gabe can't talk no shit on Max Crosby because people will.
Why are you going to pull up right now?
You're going to pull up right now and say, fuck baby. That's cool. I'm backing up, though. No, tell me what he's done, bro.
I'm a great defense player and a defensive end with no power. Oh, shit, J-Dog. You got one person. Alex is laughing.
We're calling Christian Wilkins a bitch because we now what happened to all this Adam Butler talking, this Booker trade? We won that shit. What happened to all that?
Yeah, Booker's like 50. I just pulled up Booker right now. Hold on, let me see. Oh my bad. Hold on. Booker's like fucking super low too.
What happened to all that? Oh, we got a rejuvenated defensive line.
Oh, he's 112th out of 126. He has a 45.6 grade point average.
And what's his name? Is in Philly right now? Not even playing. He probably got better stats than me.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this, bro, but I'm getting used to it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm getting used to it. Because we can't.
Well, we're going to be on for a little bit longer, bro. Do you guys want to go on afterwards or what?
It matters what happens. I'm gonna be out somewhere, but I don't know if I'll be on the halftime shit, but I could probably do something later. I'll do something later.
Yeah. Well, hey, before we get out of here, man, I'm only gonna do an hour, bro. I'm not gonna. I don't want.
I'm
already getting a fucking headache.
I know. We lose. Gabe ain't gonna be down for it.
Oh yeah. I'll jump on for a little bit. I'll
and I don't want to sit here. I don't want to sit here and say I told you so.
Also, I'm gonna set it up right after.
If we win, bro, be good.
Right. I'm gonna set it up right after the game, so But yeah, man. Before we get out of here, man, you guys go to tell me what the score? What you guys are really looking at? I know somebody's put 96-3, which I doubt, but somebody's fucking around. But Circus, what up? Gino throws 150 yards, going 15 for 47, 5 picks. P trades all of our legends to the Legion of Boom AARP players. It's just emotions talking from Gravy. I get it. But that's why every single game also Max also wants Max Crosby. There's a reason why he's our franchise player. Yeah.
I bet you he got a 98 jersey on. I bet you he got a 98 jersey on right now. He got a Max Crosby jersey on right now talking shit.
I came close to wearing that, bro. I was gonna wear my fucking Max Crosby shirt that I got done, but I'm just wearing my Genty.
I had a Lonnie Johnson jersey with him.
Lonnie Johnson. Hey, shut up,
Guerrero. What I mean.
Max deserves better. Let's go.
This is what I mean, bro. See, Mike just fucking with me. He been doing that. I know. This is what I want to do, bro. I need to see, the homeboy Blue Kelly. He needs to get the fuck out of there. They need to put that rookie in there, and that's even bad. But I need to see these young dudes right now. It's time for it right now to see what they got. I throw them to the fire. That's even worse because we're gonna lose anyways. But I ain't down for putting in players that ain't ready. But the dudes we have in there ain't ready.
Hey, fucking Gabe said, we get a Gravy. Car traumatized you.
We got maybe.
Yeah.
Hashtag fuck Derek Carr.
Hey, you know what's fucked up? I'll be watching this podcast and shit, and I'll be watching it, and I'm like, oh yeah. And then I'm like, man, fuck you. And then I'm like, I'm mad at him and shit. His Raiderism. I believe silver and black.
Yeah, bro. Raiderism. Get surgery and get the fuck out of here, bro.
I'm only wearing 98. Gravy went dark.
Yeah. The Circus got
a hell of a game in, like 4, right?
Around there, yeah.
Yeah, around 4. I'll be on right after the game and shit. And see what's up. You know what I mean?
But boy Twan, what's up?
Shit. We're talking about promotion, but can you blame us? Pete really allowed his son to put JPJ at guards, then at guard and Meredith at center. The fuck? He's never played center before. Hell yeah, we're emotional. You ain't lying, Circus.
The Circus, we would be the same sorry ass offensive line. But okay, everybody would be happy if JPJ plays center, bro. Everybody be happy. Okay, you're happy, but we ain't gonna watch if he fucks up and gets dominated in the most important. You know what I mean? If he gets pushed like he does playing guard, and he has to do more at guard. If he gets pushed like that, fuck. What makes you think he would do at center? And then look, let me reiterate what I told you over the phone because I just remembered, Lo. Okay, why do we think if Meredith is so bad, right? Why is it and Chris Jones is a 3 technique type guy, right? He's a 1 or 3. He plays over the center. He's a nose guard or no tackle. He can play outside or inside. He was inside most of the time. Over who? Who was he over? I told you, Lo, it was Jackson Powers Johnson, right?
Yeah.
Why? If Jackson Powers Johnson was so good and so special, why would Kansas City put Chris Jones on him and not what we think is our weak link, Meredith? Because who's really the weak link that people are just not even looking at? The weak link is Jackson Powers Johnson.
Yeah.
If you watch that, you'll see his technique is not there. You see that he doesn't have good hands. He can't push. He get pulls back, and a dominant guy fucking took him over. But why would they just fuck you with JPJ if he's the best offensive lineman we got internally? It just seems to amaze me. He's the best offensive lineman, so I'm gonna put Chris Jones on him. Now you figure it out and say put him on the weakest link. That ain't Meredith. It looks like because
this is a signed car.
Was that Mike?
No, it was Gabe. Fuck it.
Gabe want to piss me off.
What up, Jason? Been the same since he got kissed. Fucking Twan. Since he
I seen Twan show too. He ain't really happy, but he's confident. He's always confident. But my confidence is getting shattered, bro. Been shattered. And
Yeah.
you know what, dude? Jacksonville lives their defense. Their defense is better than ours. So, I've been hearing a lot of folks say their defense isn't that good. It's better than
No,
ours.
it's good.
So, and then what they make a living on is turnovers. And what does our quarterback do?
Just like saying
their linebacker has more turnovers than we got.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Lloyd is a leader in NFL internal and interceptions. Look at that. So the thing is that okay, you said Travis Hunter. What the fuck is Travis Hunter there? He worse than fucking his brother over there, fucking Cleveland. He ain't doing shit. I dropped the motherfucker fantasy for that mother.
Yeah, I went over that earlier, Gabe.
The weapons of Travis Hunter, watch out. They're probably going to put Kaibu Kelly in. Kaibu Kelly's going to sew up Travis Hunter, but he's not playing. That's about the speed of Kaibu Kelly to cover Travis Hunter. Bro.
Whatever happened, what's the one dude, Witherspoon? That he was supposed to be out there? Let me see the roster.
He balling out for fucking Denver or something like that, I think.
Hold on, let me see. Depth chart. There we go. Cornerback.
We ain't got him. I want to see.
Darian Porter.
I want to see him. I want to see him play over. He has to be better than Kaibu Kelly.
Has to.
Fuck, you could go out there low and be better than Kaibu Kelly. I'll trot your ass out there, bro.
Gino's under investigation. You better. He's gonna have a good game. Hey, he might. Shit. He had 13 targets last year, so he's obviously a big part of that offense. Last game, last week. But they got ETN, bro. So that's what I was saying earlier. Too. The running.
They got Brian Thomas Jr., bro. We forgetting about Brian Thomas?
Yeah, that boy.
That motherfucker, bro. He's not having a pretty whatever. They don't have a good team. Jacksonville's not a real good team, but they lead the league. Their defense gets turnovers, bro. They cause the 2 games they lost, they didn't get a turnover, and the ones that they get turnovers, they win. And they get turnovers. So who leads the league in turnovers? The fucking Raiders. So we can't do our same old shit.
You mean the same Brian Thomas? That's a dude this year. No, he's doing his shit this year. I've been seeing him all over highlights.
You got Brian Thomas in fantasy, Gabe. I know. You can't talk shit on Brian Thomas. You're hoping he has it. He's probably starting him right now over the Raiders, I bet you. I would.
That's why I don't want to play this.
I would if Kaibu Kelly's out there. I would have fantasy-wise. If Kaibu Kelly's a fucking corner, I'll put Brian Thomas on his ass all day. You're going to get points.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lo. Go ahead.
No, I'm here. I'm just talking shit.
ATN too. I think Tank Bigsby's over there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
ATN's a monster. Tank Bigsby's a monster. And
if we can stop the run and have them force it to fucking Brian Thomas,
we ain't gonna stop that either.
Yeah, I mean, well, you can fucking shade them. You know what I mean?
When have we ever done that, Lo? There'll be a whole new game. Game.
I'm just fucking saying that's what could possibly happen in order for us to win. If we can stop the running game, we go back and forth.
Possibilities never happens, bro.
What happens is one game will have a good defensive stopping good defense stopping the run game, and then the next game we won't. I'm just saying, hopefully, if we can stop them to where they have to put the ball in the air. And then we'll go from there. That's all. That's like
quarterback than we got. With a better quarterback than we got, and a better wide receiver than any of us. I don't even know who their fucking second dude is, bro. Their second dude is Travis Hunter, and then the dude that's behind him is probably better. He probably got more yards than Trey Tucker.
Probably does.
Fuck! I didn't even check that.
Anyways,
you know, bro. I'm gonna watch the game, and I'm hoping we win it, but it's gonna be hard. And if we win, we come out victorious. If we come out victorious, bro, I'll be happy. I'll be happy. We need a change up, bro. What are odds of us winning a game after a bye? When's the last time we've done that, bro?
That's a good question. Let me find out. I'll find out right now.
It might have been recently, I think. It's a problem, man. We gotta look at Brian Thomas. We gotta look at the other dudes they got. ATN at the backfield, we got to sew up. We've been weak at that. We stopped the run pretty well. Our run defense is pretty good. It's good. I respect that. But we got to stop these motherfuckers on third down, bro. We can't think that Trevor Lawrence is whack, bro. We can't think that Goldie is whack. He's a good quarterback. And he can run too. He gonna take off too, bro.
The last one that we won was in 2013 by defeating the Steelers 21-18.
That's fucking 20-something years, bro. Isn't
20,
it?
22 years. No.
Nah, we've done that
years,
before. We won after a bye before that.
Let me just double check real quick.
Gabe, you got him too. You got him. You got them 10 points. He's just playing whack right now. But watch. Is this a big shine for Brian Thomas game? Quit saying that, Lo. Quit saying that, Gabe. You gonna pump him up. And you know what else I want to say, Lo?
What's up?
You know, Pete Carroll being in the and it's different over here, bro, than Seattle. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's going. They got that little pussy ass 12-man stuff, you know, or whatever. It's different in Raider Nation, bro. This is a whole different thing. We'll start motherfuckering your ass quick. They don't do that, man. He was so loved, and if he was winning right now, I'm pretty sure we would let him. But from the get, our expectations of Pete Carroll was drastic. I was in that boat, bro. You know, he came to a whole different shit when he came to Raider Nation, bro. And he has to deal with it. He can say, "Oh, I don't listen to this shit," but they do. It gets to him. You know, we're talking about firing. We're talking about firing this motherfucker game 5, bro. You know, we're expecting him to fire his son and shit. We want Chip Kelly gone. But Raider Nation needs to look at the fucking shit that's out there playing, bro. They ain't little kids. This ain't your peewee team on your son, your little 9-year-old dude. They ain't like that. They ain't them, bro. We got whack ass fucking players. And these dudes that we expect that we want to fire them. It's hard to fire players, bro, but you can get rid of them. And that's what he's doing. But he's not doing it. It's just so obvious that he loves these dudes. You know, that he's real confident and trusts Lockett. So he brings them in. You know, right?
Yeah.
But it's looking like what McDaniels did. It's looking just like that. I'm gonna bring this dude in from New England. Yeah. You know, yeah, you said that. You're right. I didn't argue with you because you were right, bro. And the thing, and it's so obvious that Raider Nation is fucking with him and saying, who's out there saying, "Oh, I think it is a good pickup. Tyler Lockett's gonna make shit happen." We should be worried about why are we fucking with Jacoby. He let the. It's the only shit we got, bro. That's it.
We only had one drop last year.
You go hope and pray. You go hope and pray that fucking Trey Tucker's a fucking after 4 years, bro. He's gonna cut out. He's gonna say fuck this shit. He's gone.
Yeah.
And if you want to pay Trey Tucker, you don't want to pay Jacoby Myers, but you'll give Trey Tucker another chance and just to hope on his speed and shit. And a fucking little stick figure out there on the outside, not doing shit. You know, and hoping that he can have a catch rate as all this and that, but he weighs a fucking 160 pounds. You know, thinking that a DB ain't gonna go fucking play with him and throw his ass to the stands when he gets off the ball. That's what's happening to the guy. Look at it, watch it. What do you guys seeing at your TV? You just watch the ball go fucking travel in the air. That's all you see. You go, look at the players that we got. It's not good. It's not. And so that's why I'm disappointed. That's what I'm disappointed about.
I'd rather have the fictional character Clifton Franklin from fucking The Replacements and fucking some of the guys.
Oh, the guy that don't got no hands. You know, what's the one that always got no hands? Yeah, that dude.
That dude, yeah.
That might be better for us, bro.
I said fictional character. Ain't that about a bitch?
We just like all our players are fictional. We think they're tight, but they ain't doing shit. You know what I mean? I wish you could just erase them. Put a little bit more muscle on Thornton a little bit. You know what I mean? But like the extra 20 pounds on him. He wears black. Isn't black supposed to make fat bitches look skinny? This motherfucker got black on. He still looks like a fucking stick figure. That's how little he is. Like, he's tall, but he's little.
Yeah.
That's why he can't do nothing because the TB say, fuck this little skinny motherfucker. I'm going to throw his ass around. I don't see Worthy doing that shit. Worthy's skinny. I seen Worthy. So Worthy's skinny too. He's little too, but he's so fast.
Yeah.
You know, he's tough to deal with. But I want Thornton doing that shit. We think Thornton's worthy. Nah, not yet. I promise for the dude. I want to see more bash, bro. I want to see more bash. Every time this dude catches the ball, he catches the first down. Is that production? That's production, bro. That's production, bro. He doesn't drop the football. He runs good routes, decent routes, or what he's limited to. But he gets a first down. He catches it. He banging. He's snatching the ball. You don't see that. You got the
he's like a little bit of a like. He reminds me a lot of Brock. Not as elite, but reminds me a lot of kind of
who's homeboy from
the football player. Like he reminds me of like a good bred football player. If you want, I that sounds bad, but not necessarily. But he reminds me of that, like his potential and the way the style of play is a Brock Bowers type to me. But I'm not saying he is Brock Bowers.
You know what? Who was homie? This is the beginning of what when I seen Besh catch the ball and run with it. It was kind of like watching. Fuck, I'm surprised. He played for Carolina, little dude. He was 5'9", and he played for Baltimore and Carolina. But he should be a Hall of Famer. I know his name. He's the one that got busted for having messing up on a dude's wife that was in Baltimore band or something like that. Now I forgot his name. Somebody tell me he was badass, bro. He's a little dude. And he's strong like that. He's strong and getting the ball like that. He's fucking. Everybody knows him. But he's little. He's 5'9". Fuck, I forgot his name. You'll know it. You'll go, oh fuck. You'll go, oh fuck. He's the best rookie we got. He's the one that shows more promise. So if
as an overall football player, I agree with you on that.
Steve Smith Senior. He reminds me of him, but like a little bit, and then not a lot, but he has the strength.
But his style of play. His style of play.
Get off me. He threw Pac-Man Jones like a bitch all the time. Every time they played Cincinnati, he was like, fuck off me, bro. You get it. He got dudes that said that's our best plays. But he's not in the game, bro. He's not in the game to do that shit. If I seen that, I was like, I'm gonna get this dude the ball a little bit more every game. He disappears and then he comes back. Disappears, gets a first down. That's productive. That's more productive than anybody we have, bro. I don't know what else, bro. I don't know what else. Fucking Steve Smith, bro. That's exactly who I said to him. And if you guys look at him play and his catches, he don't have a big highlight tape, but look at how strong he is. And he did that in college. He did that in college. He did take the ball from a motherfucker and then bam, 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 and then throw you off and still keep running. That's the way he was. That's the way best. Good potential right there. Second round pick, he should be in, Lo.
Yeah, because see, this is the thing for me. If they're gonna have somebody that can take a top off the field, off of the, take a top off, you got Trey Tucker. Why have Thornton out there? You want these guys that can do good comeback routes, that can get open, get some separation from man coverage and stuff like that. He's not the fastest, but I feel like he's just an overall football player that knows more of the X's and O's compared to Thornton. I'm not saying that doesn't know that, but it's just his speed and his length. They think he's going to go up.
Thornton needs to learn, bro.
Yeah,
Thornton needs to learn a lot.
Yeah.
I think he do.
Yeah, I do.
He needs to get bigger and learn the game.
Right, but he needs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you just know I see what I see in Bash, bro, is that like he knows the game of football. He's built for the game of football. Thornton is the kind of guy that has to be like coached through, and then we'll have like maybe a good 3 to maybe 5 catches a game, but not the focus point. You know what I mean?
But do you wonder why is this dude, with not knowing that, why is he out there starting for you? Because that's all we got. You know what I mean? Well, why are you so open and lenient just on speed? And you know this dude's gonna get pushed around, bro. You know they're gonna lock up on the guy and throw him off right from the jump because he's not strong yet. But
he does have a height advantage, and maybe the length and stuff like that can get a little bit of separation. But if all you got is speed and no footwork, and you can't break these fucking, break like say a Justin Jefferson or even a Renfro. If you have Renfro's feet with that size, he might be able to do something, but he don't have that. If you look at his college tape,
Thornton,
yeah, like
Thornton gets blown, bro. Thornton's fucked from the get go, Lo. He's
that's what I'm saying.
From the get go, he's off his mojo from the get. They bump him, they grind him all the way out of bounds.
Yeah,
and he can't come back in. He can't come back in and get the ball.
Once he's out, he's out. Yeah,
that's it. He's locked up. He's not strong enough to push off that corner. That's why you see a lot of dudes. They don't play press, man. It's like the quarters with the deep safety, and that's why the dudes, they're in zone, but they're looking like they're playing man. They're gonna bump Thornton if he's out there. It's hard to bump Best because he's physical, big guy.
Yeah,
and Trey Tucker learned from Devontae Adams how to get that right off the jump.
Basketball, right off the jump, the basketball move. Yeah,
Trey Tucker learned. You can see Trey Tucker learning, but Trey Tucker's not a number one guy. Trey Tucker's gonna make a living getting deep, doing
getting under
and getting underneath the coverage and zone and stuff like that. And I respect that from Trey Tucker, but he's so inconsistent. We can't sit there and say Trey Tucker's our savior because he's not gonna be. He's always been that way, and it shouldn't take 5 years for you to get that. He is what he is. That's it. Right. I mean, I understand that, but you have to logically say, well, Trey Tucker can have a good game, but the next game you got to do it again. You got to. Every time I see Best get the ball, it's a first down. Even though limited catches. It's first down, good catch, out of bounds catch. NFL throw, he catches.
Yeah.
It ain't a deep ball. Just because you got fucking long arms and you're 6'5", let's try to make this. It's a waste of a down to me. Throwing to Thornton is a waste of a down, bro. So because he's not going to get it
firsthand. Yeah, like when he went up for that ball, like you know what I mean. Two guys that were smaller than him in that corner, it was right there in front of me when they got that interception against Chargers. They were all over his ass.
They were all over his ass.
He didn't even jump that high neither, to where they got up and got the ball from under him, even though it was underthrown. You know what I'm saying? But like he didn't fight for it. He couldn't fight for it because the other guys were just scrapping him up.
He has to learn when to jump, when the high point of the ball is. He has to learn all that. That's why he's picked in the 4th round, bro, because he has to learn that. But starting him from the get and just assuming that he does it, it's going to be hard for him to do. And your confidence, he's not starting anymore. I think it was a good thing that he didn't start, and Best was in there more last game.
Yeah,
but
that hurt us. That didn't even do nothing anyways because
that hurt us too because he's young, Best. But why are we picking guys that your intention was to let them grow? It might be a good thing, but I expect if you're a 2nd round pick, dude, you should be producing. And Best is more than any of those other guys. We got a 4th round pick starting over a 2nd round pick that has more catches than the guy that's starting.
That's crazy. That is a crazy ass fucking stat.
It is, bro.
But it's the truth though. He's more productive, and that's we've talked about that shit too. Why in the fuck is Thornton starting over? He's a 4th rounder starting over Besh. Like, you know what I mean? That's true. And then like you said, he has more catches, more first downs, more stats than the fucking guy that's starting. And
they know good teams know. Let's hope that. If and it matters with the teams, bro. In Kansas City, they worked us. It was out of hand before halftime. To me, you can see the ball. You're going. You have 2 possessions in the first half, bro, and you take fucking 98 yards, 2 possessions, bro, and you're fucking almost done, bro. You can't stop them. That's it. Your confidence in your defense is done, but. Offensively, you're not doing nothing. It's just crazy. I'm amazed that offensively that we're this way. But I seen it coming. I was confident in what Thornton could do. I was confident what Best could do. But they're not using them the way I thought. Yeah. They're not using them the way I thought they would.
I like what Gibbs says right here. This week, regardless of what you think, Lockett, he's an upgrade from whatever we had behind Besh, and getting Bowers back will play a pivotal role. He said also Bowers, Myers, Mayer, Tucker, and Lockett sounds a whole lot better than what we had before the bye. I'll give you that. Hold on a quick second.
I like that lineup, but I think the Meyer production is gonna go down because I think Geno is so fucking confident in Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers, to me, on this game, I agree with Gabe. He has to get the ball. Brock Bowers has to get the ball. They got to get Brock Bowers open.
Yeah.
Now, but the thing is, well, Brock Bowers does get the ball, what he gets afterwards, because it ain't gonna be no secret that Brock Bowers is elite. So what the Jaguars gonna do?
Right.
So who do we got besides Brock Bowers to cover for that?
True.
That's what you gotta look at. Your number 2 wide receiver, bro, is very, very fucking important. Brock Bowers is our best cash back right now. Coming off 3 games missing, he's gonna be instantly plugged in as our number 1 receiver. Who is that other guy?
Yeah, one's for your
Where
sister.
Where is that other guy, Lo? It could be Meyer. It could be Mayer. Or
well, we're gonna see today. We're gonna see if they made any changes or anything like that, man. So, but I don't want to bitch no more.
I'm not bitching. I'm just.
I'm saying I don't want to bitch no more. I want to see.
I will tell you this: I'm gonna bitch until we start winning. Lo, I've been saying that.
Yeah,
I've been saying that. I'm gonna bitch until we start winning because it'll be easier if we were winning to have a show, Lo. We would have been done already.
Yeah. But I guarantee you, if we win, you're gonna still find some shit to say.
No, I'm not, bro. I'm gonna be happy, but see what it is, Lo. 5 minutes. I'm saying, look, we can't. I'll be happy if we win the game, right?
Right.
But what Coach Gravy, I'm gonna dissect on what we did good and what we did bad. But the expectations that I have is so high, you know what I mean? Is like I want JPJ to be dominant at the guard position, but I watch JPJ being a guard. I watch Meredith being a guard, and I'm the type of dude that'll wonder why is Chris Jones just on JPJ all the time? Why is he moving around just where JPJ's at? Why is he doing that? Why is he confusing JPJ? Because it's the weak link, bro. It's the weak link. You know? Why am I worried that Brian Thomas can have the best game ever against Kai Blue Kelly? Because Kai Blue Kelly averages the most yards ever in fucking football right now as a DB. He's the worst cornerback in the league. Look it up. Kai Blue Kelly suffers the worst yards a game when he's covering a wide receiver. So who would you put on Kai Blue Kelly? Your best receiver, right?
Yeah.
It don't matter if it was Brian Thomas. It don't matter if it was fucking Travis Hunter. It doesn't matter.
I got a quick question, and I've always wanted this.
Because they'll get the word. Go ahead.
So I've always wanted this, right? So Blue Cali's up top, you know, Stokes is at the bottom, right? I don't know exactly how you call it, but I'm pretty sure you can, you know, give it to me. So why, if say Stokes is our number 1 cornerback at that, why don't they ever switch sides? Why don't they just man up the best player and then just go from there? Why don't they do that? I mean, obviously you're playing zone, whatever.
I'm gonna tell you, you said exactly what it is. It's this old ass Pete Carroll fucking zone. That's what it is. It's this old ass Pete Carroll zone. That's what it is. And I started to realize that Pete Carroll is dictating what. It's going to be hard for people to understand this, but I think Patrick Graham is strapped by Pete Carroll. As this is not Patrick Graham zone, 2 deep safety, fuck up Mahomes type, you know, 2 deep safeties. He brings the safety up, and then we get beat deep, bro. We haven't got beat deep as much in the years that, you know, it doesn't matter if Mullins was there or not. It's just that we never got beat deep like that because our safeties were. Palomar will be different. You bring it up Chin because everybody said he's a banger, but he getting banged up. That's what he's doing. He's getting tossed around like a little bitch out there. But Palomar suffers in coverage because Palomar's it's opposite, bro. Yeah. Palomar's the stuffer. Chin, I don't even know why Chin's there, to tell you the truth. I didn't like the pickup, but
you still haven't answered the question. So
why don't they switch positions? Why don't they?
No. What I'm saying is not like, so say for example, say if their number 1 is say we're just talking about him that hasn't really done shit.
I don't think we have a number one, bro. I don't think we have a number one corner. I think.
Okay, so in this scenario,
why isn't he playing?
This is what I'm asking you. In this scenario right now, Stokes is a better cornerback than fucking Kai Blue Cali, right? So if Kai Blue Cali's up top and Stokes is on the bottom, and their number one receiver goes up, say Brian Thomas, right? Why don't they switch up? Why don't they do anything like that? To where it's like when the huddle breaks, he follows their number one receiver. Why don't they do that? Because you can still play zone. You see what I'm saying? Because if Brian Thomas is cooking Kai Blue Cali, why don't they switch positions and have Stokes on Kai Blue Cali? I mean, on Thomas. Why wouldn't they do that? I've always noticed that. Like they'll just sit in there in their respective lanes, 1 and 2, or 1, 2 and 1, however it is. I don't understand why you wouldn't put the best player on top of the best player. Like, say, for example, Ramsey. Ramsey was like all over fucking Devontae, you know what I'm saying? And he was following him. You know what I mean? He was following.
You're playing man then. You're playing man.
But you can still drop in the zone playing man, but yet you have your best fucking corner on their best receiver. I don't see us doing that.
No, you'll get work. You'll get work, bro. There'll be a bunch of open space with how you gonna have like to know for an offense to okay, let me explain it to you. It's gonna take a little bit, but that's what motion comes from. You know, as a quarterback, when you move players, like if you move Brian Thomas across the field and somebody follows him, you're in a man type situation. Okay, now that dictates what defense they're in. So if you change that during the motion, and if he goes with them where he was, you can't get that other corner and bring him to the other side. You can line up. Hey, you got like pre-snap.
Like wherever he's going, you line up on that side.
You go, yeah, you could do that, but not before the snap. You can't do that pre-snap. You can line up like our defense. Okay, you got Brian Thomas, Stokes. So wherever Brian Thomas goes, Stokes goes. Okay, right. But you're gonna get confused one way or another because what if Brian Thomas goes in motion to the other side of the field? That space is wide open. I just throw it to the running back right there in the flat.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why that'll happen. Because
but then you make adjustments and you bring like the linebacker off. You know what I mean? Because the linebacker is going to be on basically the running back anyways. Depending if it's top,
I would want a fast running back that's faster than to throw it to Genty. Genty's is way faster than a fucking linebacker or some of them, and then he'll tear you up there. But that's why they have motion, to open up space. That's why you have motion and readjustments in the backfield. Like even if Genty moves to the right side, the strong side changes. And so the Mike linebacker says, all right, I got the strong side now. Or then the weak side line. But after I have Mikes and Willies and Sams, right. Those letters mean something. So, like.
Well, I mean, regardless if they put motion anyways, what I've seen, they ain't fucking covering anyways.
Usually a safety would cover that area. It would have to. So then it would have to change Palomau's responsibility or Chin's responsibility if that guy goes with them.
So then on top of them not being, I'm not saying they're not athletic, but on top of them being not.
They're all athletes.
Well, they're all athletes, right? But I don't think they're football smart, if that's making a sense. Because simple fact is, if Stokes is on the fucking move with Brian Thomas, you know what I mean, and he's gonna drop in his zone, that's fine. I don't care. But you know what I mean? You want him kind of basically covering the part of the field where Brian Thomas is going to be. So then that means if the linebacker's seen that or the safety's seen it, then he's going to have to cover up that field. Instead of they're just in a base, this is what we're doing. We're not making no changes. We're not doing anything. So that whole side of the football is they're not football smart to make the adjustments on the fly. If this happens, this what's going to happen. If this fool goes in motion, then we stay put. You know, they're not making no calls. They're not communicating. See, that's where I think the defense and what you're saying is the defense is old school. It's not new school. You see the other defenses making those changes. Somebody dropping into like, you know, in the coverage or going to the flat as far as the linebacker is concerned. Or, the safety.
You got to be confident.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So
if I was Pete Carroll Pete Carroll or Patrick Graham, I wouldn't. You got to be comfortable with. That's why Ramsey was doing that, bro. You said a name that balls out, decorated corner that could do shit like that. You know what I mean?
But see, the whole defense has to adjust to it.
But then the responsibility is not what the focus. The focus from the get of whatever formation you're in is to stop the run. Okay. Now, if you're in coverage, if you're man to man, most likely you're playing coverage. You're in a situation where you're playing coverage. If you're man to man, you're playing coverage. If you're playing zone, which everybody's doing now, this is a zone NFL. You know what I mean? Unless you got good ass corners that could just cover you, but we don't have that, Lo. So that's why we play zone. That's why we're in nickel. You know, that's why we're doing that. You could tell
you can run all over nickel.
Yeah, but you have a safety. Your safeties. That's what Pete Carroll did. They stopped the run because their safeties will come in and help. Right. That's why we get beat deep a lot, because the offensive coordinator says, "Okay, they want to stop the run. We're showing that we're going to pass, but we run the ball anyways." Yeah. So the defense is guessing: Are they gonna do a play action? Or it's a mind fuck game between both of them, and we always get fucked on the mind fuck game. That's what happens. So we could follow wide receivers or play man to man and switch corners and do whatever we want. Our corners ain't good enough to do that.
Yeah,
our corner. Ty Blue Kelly is the worst team.
So bottom line, we don't have good enough corners to do something.
Our corners aren't good enough to do that. But Stokes is our best corner, which is tragically to say that. You know how I feel about Stokes, but he's looking good because they're not going his way. So he's covering zone. He's covering his zone, and it's kind of when that quarterback reads, he's covering his guy. So that's good. In a sense, that's good. Eric Stokes is doing what he's supposed to do. But Ty Blue Kelly, when he gets picked on, they catch the ball. When Stokes gets picked on, they catch the ball. So their completion percentage as DBs, Ty Blue Kelly is the worst, but Eric Stokes is not that far behind him. You know, they're not that far. But we get beat deep with our safety. If you can't cover low, you put more pressure on your safeties, and then you get beat deep. Because that's their responsibility. He wants to stop the run so much that he brings the safety down. And that's why Palomar gets work, bro, because he's at a disadvantage. When you're playing too high and the other guy's responsibility is run first, you know, Chin's in all tackles. You know, he's a machine when it comes to getting there. But coverage, you're a safety, bro. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to cover the deep ball. And then you got two safeties back there. I don't understand why we get beat on 3rd and fucking 20 and 3rd and 25s, and it's wide open. The tight end's right there. That's a safety's responsibility. I don't expect the way I play football. I don't expect my linebackers to be out there covering that deep, 15 yards back. What kind of pressure are you putting on your quarterback, and how are you going to stop the run when your linebacker drops back 15, 10 yards? How are you going to do that? You're running back to the gang 10, 8, 9 yards. I'll pop if your defensive line doesn't get there.
Yeah.
That's free game right there.
All right. Well, let's get out of here, bro. I'm ready to go. Yeah, because I got these kids waking up and shit, and I got to get ready for this game, cook a little bit
early, 11:30, kids waking up. Shit. The roosters are crying for Raina at fucking 6:30 in the morning. I make a bunch of noise to get everybody up.
I make noise too, but, you know, it is what it is.
I make it very difficult to sleep in at my house, bro.
Yeah, I ain't that guy. Because I used to do that shit all the time. So when I have my Fridays off and the kids are off, whatever, then we do whatever we got to do. So we got a bunch of shit. I'd rather do that shit on a Friday. You know what I'm saying? And then, because the way my work schedule is now, I'd rather do that shit on Friday. So my weekends, I don't have to do shit. I can just.
I've been doing a lot of shit on Fridays, you know. But
yeah.
It's different. It's done with, but we had a great season. So I'm ready with it. Go Roosevelt, bro.
Well, we'll be back at 4, win or loss. You know what I mean? That's going to depend on how long we're going to be on here, because I don't want to be bitching if we lose. But I think I might take it over. If you want to leave, I think I might take it over for a little bit and hear everybody bitch and cry, or be happy and just talk about some good notes. I might take it over for a little while. We'll be here. We'll be here either way. So
I haven't talked to people. I haven't reached out to nobody. I'm sorry for that. But.
Yeah. Well, we all needed a little bit of a break. It's been kind of rough, but overall, man, you know, I even told Mike, we were fucking playing the game and shit, and I told him, I was like, man, bro, on some real shit, I don't want my team to lose. I don't. It's the bane of my existence, bro. I fucking hate it. I don't want them to lose, but if we lose, it's I'm like conflicted right now, bro. It's like I'm happy and then I'm sad because then we might be able to get another pick, maybe another player, maybe make some trades, maybe get a better offensive line, use that to do some shit. But then yet overall, we're basically kind of stuck in this position to where we're going to have Pete for another 3 years, 2 years after this. And then, Gino with the same thing. So it's like we're kind of almost stuck in this position to where it's like, all right, I don't want to win meaningless games. If we're going to fucking win, let's fucking win. At least try to hit the playoffs. Right now, it doesn't look like that. And I'm just tired. I don't want to end up this season being the same exact season and then we win meaningless games and then get like the same fucking pick. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm kind of a little distorted, but I do want to win no matter what. But, it's frustrating.
For me, bro, it's not expected. Always expect you can lose a game. That's what I was taught. But do put your team in a situation to always win a game. Don't put yourself in a position to lose a game. And then that's exactly what the Raiders do. That's what we do. We turn over the football. We lead the NFL on turnovers, though. We're never gonna beat. We're never gonna surpass plus 10 in the fucking turnover. That's impossible to do. It's impossible to be plus 10 in a fucking turnover. No team is that, bro. No team is that right now. We lead that, and that's a bad stat. Like I've said before, we lead the NFL and everything bad. Again, turnovers, time of possession, third down efficiency, red zone percentage. We lead the league in not doing that. But some of us, content creators, we don't look at that. I understand you love this team. I love my fucking team, Lo. I'm just tired of fucking losing the way we are. If we look better, Lo,
and lose,
and lose, I'll be confident. I'll talk shit. I'll say we did this, we did that, but that's a different show, bro. Right. That's a different show. If we lost 31-28, okay, hey, our offensive moved the ball. We scored points. We could do this. Yeah. What confidence do I have? What confidence do I fucking have in getting shut out? Getting our ass whooped by 40 something and getting our ass whooped 31-0. And what confidence can I possibly have? We got Tyler Lockett. Watch out now. You know what I mean? Watch out now.
Watch out, guys.
But we still got the worst quarterback in the NFL. Statistically. We still got the worst offensive line in football. Statistically. We have the worst yards gained receiving core statistically, right? We got a running back that's probably 27, 28 in the league run. We got an offensive line that run blocks well. But when it comes to throwing the football, which our quarterback is supposed to do, if we had a quarterback that just sat there and handed off the ball to a running back, bro, if we had an offense like that and we're good at it, I'll fucking do it all day. You know I would.
Oh, yeah.
You know I would.
Run down
but we don't do that. Right. We don't do that.
Well, let's see if they turn it around after the bye week, man. That's what we're going to see. So.
And you proved the point. You proved the point, bro. It's been 25 years since we won a game off the bye. That's correct. And the percentage of winning this game.
12 years.
It's 12 years? I thought you said
13.
13. That's 12 years. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
I was in my 40s, dude. I was in my 40s then.
You're in your 80s now? I don't do math well.
I know. But
hey, man, we're gonna get out of here, man. But we'll be back at 4:00, win or lose, man. So, appreciate you guys, man. Lock in. Let's get this fucking dub. I don't care if it's 0-3, get the win, but man, like we always tell you guys around these parts, man. Don't drink and drive. Be thankful for what you do got, what you don't. Let's get this fucking win, man. So on 3, like we always end this show, man. On 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. Raiders.
Just win,
right,
baby.
See you guys later, man. Peace. We'll be alive at 4, so come through. Peace.
7-0 Raiders.
7-0 Raiders.